Hello, I'm Amber Vitse. I'm a certified nutritionist and an Ayurvedic practitioner. Join me in this Ayurvedic Minute to learn how stress affects our health and what we can do about it. Stress leads to a reduced quality of interactions with our coworkers, our friends, and our family. And with less time and more on our minds, we might be in a poor mood, edgy, and irritable. And this affects our interactions and results in dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Stress often leads us to make poor decisions in our food choices. We grab food on the go. We use sugar and caffeine to fight fatigue, and we rely on food to feed our fears and our insecurities. Stress may often result in less exercise. Maybe it's because we feel down and we're in a slump, or maybe we're working two jobs to make ends meet and we don't have the time. And for many of us, financial troubles have forced us to let go of our gym memberships, for instance. Stress definitely leads to an increase in inflammation. There are chemicals that are produced by the body under chronic stress, and they ultimately trigger an inflammatory cascade, which is why we hurt more when we're stressed. Then we consume more sugar and refined carbohydrates, and that only tends to exacerbate that inflammatory response. And ironically, decreased exercise means decreased circulation and less flushing out of toxins and those chemicals that lead to inflammation. So stress ultimately also exacerbates pre-existing health problems. For example, reduced immunity due to the higher cortisol production by the adrenal glands makes us more susceptible to a resurgence of dormant viruses like cold sores or Epstein-Barr and shingles. Acid reflux or irritated and inflamed bowels could escalate into actual ulcers and colitis, and stress headaches might become chronic and require medication for alleviation, putting further stress on an already overwhelmed system. So what can we do is the question. There are a few herbs that can help. You can try ashwagandha. It balances that sort of nervous edginess that we get from overwork and overstress. It can clarify the mind and promote a deep and dreamless sleep. It also regenerates and revitalizes the reproductive system for both men and women. That lends greater vitality to the body as a whole. Another herb to try is shankpushpi. It is a nervous system soother that improves memory, improves concentration and clear perception, really by increasing circulation to the brain. It can even help with insomnia and with a tendency to become anxious or OCD, even as stress increases. It can be used for symptoms of attention deficit or when that gets exacerbated by stressful situations. Another herbal combination fact to try is Chyawanprash. It is a blend of over 40 Ayurvedic herbs and spices, which altogether they work as a nutritive tonic and rejuvenative, really for all the organs and systems of the body. It supports recovery from all kinds of debility. Chyawanprash is rich in a synergistic blend of antioxidants. It supports and balances the immune system, and in fact, the primary ingredient, which is called amla, has a complex vitamin C more powerful than any fruit in our grocery stores. All that said, never forget that the power to feel better is really in your own hands, in your own home. You have to take time for yourself. You have to remember to breathe deeply and oxygenate your system. Pranayama, which is a breathing exercise, is powerful Ayurvedic medicine. Massage yourself. Abhyanga is the Ayurvedic term for daily self-massage, done with an oil that's appropriate for your constitution. Empty your mind, write lists, thoughts, worries, and plans, and put them on paper so that your mind won't be concerned with remembering them. All of these self-help techniques will calm your adrenal glands and boost your immunity and improve your sleep quality and duration. And hey, they're free. Thank you for joining me.